Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my Amazon favorites. I'm actually going to break this down into a few different categories so it's not just a jumbled mess. So I have a lot of favorites, so let's jump into it. So we are going to start with the tech category. My first favorite iPad or iPhone stand holder, twist and adjust, and it doesn't tilt all the way down though, so if you need it to look straight down, that's not gonna work. It can actually angle up quite a bit. I really got this for me when I'm actually like placing my phone to record like on a table or something, and I didn't want my whole like tripod out, but I actually use this for the girls a lot. I'll actually put their iPad in here and they'll do like their virtual classes. Kaylee actually can take it in and out of there if I need her to.
Easy peasy.
Good job. Super easy to use. I did recently see this with like a 40% off coupon as well. And next I have my Lacy portable SSD, and it's 1 terabyte. It's a very long story on what happened to my MacBook Pro, but I needed more storage and then I couldn't even install the operating system, and it actually wasn't something that Apple could even help me with. But if you want to hear that whole story, I could record a video for you. Just let me know in the comments down below. I originally like the rugged Lacy hard drive, but for me, I'm not going to be traveling with it or throwing it in a bag, so this was perfect. And this is a 1 terabyte and it's an SSD. It also comes with, oh, it's also super tiny and like really thin. It comes with the USB-C to USB-C and USB-C to USB. That's a lot of letters. So I needed an external and that has been perfect. Now this might be super basic, but it's been awesome for me. You could also get this at Apple, just the Apple regular lightning cable, but it is 2 meters long. So it's the USB and lightning. You just have the little plug on it, or not, because I actually have something I'm going to show you in a second that I don't even need this. But that is super helpful if I'm actually trying to do something, but I need to be a little bit further away from the wall outlet. And the next thing is my phone soap. Every day I will throw in my phone and it has like a UV light. I also will use it on smaller items like the little Apple TV remote and things like that. I love that. We've had that closer to 2 years now and it still works great. Another thing that's over there is just a QI charger stand, and it holds my phone as well as my Apple Watch. I actually have like the older AirPods, so I don't need like an AirPod charger and I don't use them super often, but I can also place that under there, but it doesn't charge it. It just charges the iPhone and the Apple Watch. This Belkin wall mount surge protector, and I have a few of these. I needed another one for my new computer. Again, whole story. But I wanted a new one that also had the USB ports. This one has 2 USB ports on the top and then 6 outlets. And I like that it's a surge protector without the whole extension cord situation that is not necessary. That is it for tech, and now we're going to jump into home. So first thing on this list has got to be my vacuum. Last year I got the Dyson V7 Allergy cordless vacuum, and I honestly already had 2 vacuums. I already have the Dyson Ball Allergy, and then I also have a Shark. I know you guys have seen me use it before. So I have one upstairs and one downstairs, but I use this one every single day. It could be just for a quick vacuum. I can just pick it up really quick. Super versatile to like clip and unclip and just make it handheld. I absolutely love it. And actually the funny part about that is that my husband will actually vacuum more than ever. He'll actually just grab it because it's super easy to do. It's funny because I'm like, I already vacuumed, and he's like, oh, I gotta get this spot. Like, it's really funny. This is for the Dyson, but it's not for the V7. It's not for the cordless one. It's for my large Dyson, the ball. It's called a micro vacuum accessory kit, and it has this attachment here that goes to this little guy, and of course the bag, but it has all of these little pieces that you can attach and vacuum up with your big vacuum. It's adorable. And then there's also like an extender if you need to get farther. It's super cute, and it works really well too. This one's probably my favorite one just because it's like a tiny crevice tool, but you can attach it however you want. That is awesome. Anywhere that you just need to vacuum up tiny little like crumbs basically. The The keyboard is a great one, but it does not fit the cordless one. So this is my like attachment for my V7. As you can see, this is the V7. This actually has the clip and this does not. So if I bring my big Dyson over here, clicks in, and that's how that attaches. So I want to make sure you knew that it is a different attachment. I also didn't realize how much I liked little vacuum accessories either until just now. Next, I have these adorable glasses holders. So this one's like a constellation one, and then this one's just like a pink. But it holds my glasses, and this is magnetic. So it just, you know, stands there. But you can also take it out and like put it in a cup holder or put it somewhere else that you can't use the stand. But the whole thing is fuzzy inside. It's just a nice little glasses holder. Next, I have these really pretty roses. So I really love roses, white, pink, anything that's just really light and bright. I really enjoy. So when I saw these on a lightning deal a few weeks ago, I had to order them. I just used this large mason jar, beads and shells that we've already had, and I just think it's really pretty. The little rose stems are really thin and you can bend them, whatever you want to do. And it feels kind of like that foam, like the roses themselves. It feels like a craft foam, but I think it looks really pretty. Next, I have these night lights. So they look very basic because they are like this. And then on the top, there's the sensor, as well as there's like a switch here that you can change it from cool to warm. So you can adjust whether you want this to be a cool white or a warm white nightlight. It is still pretty bright, so in my opinion it's too bright for bedrooms, but it's good for a bathroom, or I actually leave this in the laundry room because I do laundry at night, so I don't have to turn on the big bright light. I can just leave this on and be able to like switch over laundry. They are pretty bright, so if you want them for a bedroom nightlight, just know that they're pretty bright, even on the warm white setting. Now this might be kind of silly, but I love these table corner bumpers. They're a clear, but they actually are not like a gross, tacky, sticky. The adhesive is actually 3M, so that was a big selling point for me, as well as reading reviews. It was super easy to apply. I actually have them on a couple desks, particularly the girls' desk in the schoolroom. The back corners, it would just get shoved into the wall. And I was like, oh no, let's move it back just a little bit, but you can't help it. I mean, they're 2 and 4. The desk is gonna slide forward. Those bumpers have made all the difference. It's already up against the wall. It is perfect. It has a good thickness to it. So I've been really happy with that, and I just got that like last week. I love to organize, and I love to have a place for everything and everything in its place. It's not always like that though, but I like that idea. These clear bins in particular, I have been obsessed with lately. I originally got these for the girls' play kitchen because I could fit 4 of these just perfect in that like corner. I've also been using them in our IKEA shelving for books. I have like 2 next to each other like this, and it will hold like the smaller paperback books. So even if I have more space back here, I'm more so looking at this because it's a really deep shelf that's not necessary for the smaller books, but I like that I can keep them in a bin and keep it organized without having like bookends. But we use this for toys. You could use this for snacks. Like there's so many things you can do with these clear bins. I also really like this for more like bathroom stuff, but it has the little pull here and it can come out, and they're also stackable. I think it comes in a set of 2. But this has been awesome. I also love my turntable, my divided turntable, and my fridge bins. So that is going to bring us into the kitchen. I have so many favorite clear organizers in the kitchen. So I love my egg tray, divided turntable again. I'll just have a bunch of clear organizers that I love listed below. I really love this drying rack. This is the Munchkin Shine stainless steel drying rack. And I did originally have a Simple Human one, probably in one of my videos a little while ago, but I've had these as well. When I was washing bottles and all of the little small baby things, I did use the white attachment pieces that can actually stand up to put the bottles on, but I don't use that anymore. And these are actually really easy to take those off, use just the rack itself flat. And even if you do have those pieces on, they fold down and they stack. So it's super easy to clear off my counter and put away in the cabinet when I am not using it. And in one of my recent videos, I showed you guys, so I love it. It is amazing. It's the Moen Motion Sense 2-sensor touchless kitchen faucet. And it has the 2 sensors, like I said. You can turn it on like regular on the side and adjust the temperature, hot or cold, and adjust it however you would like. And then on the top, if you run your hand across the top, it turns it on and keeps it on. There is like an automatic shut off, so it doesn't continue to run forever. But if you're like filling up something or you just need it to stay on, it will do that. And just run your hand back over to turn it off. And then underneath it has a sensor that just if you're washing your hands, it kind of senses, okay, you're there, and then it shuts off when you are not using it. So that's been helpful for myself as well as the kids too, because they're washing their hands, they are able to just have the faucet on when their hands are right there. Now this is a random one. I really like this banana hook. We always have bananas, but I really don't like them just sitting on the counter. And I do prefer, which I know I don't have clear counters, especially not all the time, but I do love my counters to be clear and open. So I really didn't want to get a banana stand. Like I didn't want anything else sitting on the counter. So this banana hook that attaches underneath the cabinet, it actually does screw into the cabinet. You can also fold it underneath if you are not using it, so you can't even see it's there. And it can fold up to either side. With the bananas up off of the counter, it's really easy to just wipe the counter down and not have to move anything. So that's been helpful. And another thing that I really like, and I know this is more a favorite for the kids, but I really like it too. The girls each have their own Yeti Kids Rambler Junior. These are 12 ounces. It's really easy to open and close. It's got the handle, and of course, it has the straw, which just attaches and detaches, so it's super easy to clean, and it keeps their drinks cold, which is super important during the summer. Those are their Yeti water bottles. On to the fitness category. So I use Beachbody on demand for my workouts, but I did get a bunch of my equipment from Amazon. First thing being my foam roller, Lux Fit. I was trying to like read that. Lux Fit. This is the longest one. I believe it's 3 feet. There's also different speckle colors too, as well as different lengths. This has been really great, and I'm also trying to roll and stretch more than I used to, so I am enjoying my foam roller. And next I have my dumbbells. I had a lot of dumbbells before we moved, and they actually got rusty and ruined in storage and in just the whole moving process. And I don't like to work out outside or in the garage. I like to work out inside. I needed more weights. They are sold individually, so they're not a set, but they are the rubber encased hex dumbbells. I love them. I know that they're basic, but I love these. And I also got the Cap Barbell A-frame dumbbell weight rack, and this weight rack comes in a bunch of different colors. I will link the one that I got. It's not quite black. I think it's like a really dark gray. Resistance bands, and I believe these are latex. There's 5 of them. We have extra light, light, medium, heavy, and extra heavy. It honestly depends on what workout I am doing, whether I'm going to use the latex ones or these. This has light, medium, and heavy as well. And it also has like a rubber grip in here. So it's thick and it really stays put. I love these too. Now we are on to the beauty category, and probably half of these things I've already talked about previously, but I'm just gonna mention them again because they're that awesome. First thing I'm gonna show you is my facial steamer, and you just twist and unlock that. This can be it says warm towel, facial steamer, or humidifier. I've only used the facial steamer option. I'm sure a warm towel will be nice. Super simple to fill it up, put water in it, and get to steaming. Also comes with a little water cup, and this was like a bonus thing. I haven't even used it, but it comes with all of these skincare tools. I see such a great improvement in my skincare when I use my steamer. And this is something random. I do not use this all the time, but I love it. And it comes in this little case, and it is my like heart rose quartz facial massage, and you can just kind of run this on your face, and it's a really great face massage to use with any kind of facial oil that you have. And I love to use this with my Young Living Beauty Boost oil. Next, I have my Brooklyn Botany scrubs. So this first one is the Himalayan salt scrub, and this one is a little bit thicker. It improves the tone, texture, and appearance of your skin while increasing circulation. I originally was getting this one for like a foot scrub because it is a little bit harsher, and it does have like thicker pieces of salt. I would not put this on my face. And this one is the coffee scrub. I love this. It is the salt with Kona coffee to exfoliate the skin and leave it feeling fresh and rejuvenated. I didn't even show you guys the other one. It definitely smells like coffee. So it's salt and coffee grounds in here, and of course a bunch of oils. So this one smells like coffee and I love it. This one is not quite as intense as the other one. It is still salt in here, but it's not as abrasive. You can see that. There's a bunch of different ones as well. I want to say there was like a blueberry one and like a citrus one. Those seem like they would be good too. But those are the only two that I've tried from Brooklyn Botany, but they all look really good. And next we have my Kitsch roller, and this is a micro needle. It has a bunch of little needles in it. Can you see? When I'm doing an actual like skincare night, I'll steam my face and use my roller, have all my skincare go deep into my skin. But I love my roller, and it doesn't hurt. It just feels like tiny little prickles. But stay away from the eyes and just take your time. All right, and these last few things I have definitely already mentioned, but it's worth mentioning again because I'm still loving them and they are great. The Kitsch satin pillowcase I love. Of course, I still love them. Also really love the Kitsch microfiber scrunchies. These are like little towel scrunchies, and they are, first of all, this one's adorable. I also have like the pink and the white. They just soak up so much water from my hair. It is awesome. I definitely use these scrunchies every day. I've also mentioned the Gimme hair ties. This one is the thin one. This is the thick one, and this is the thin one. But you can see they kind of roll out and then they'll end up rolling back. But my favorite for my hair is actually the thin ones. I've also been loving these velvet scrunchies. So this is a pack of 12, but there's different colors. I really like pastels. I just grabbed 4 of them, but there's more color options. Whatever I can use to not cause more damage to my hair, it is always a win. Last but not least is my Wet Brush Pro. This one I really love because it has like regular, is it nylon bristles? And then like the boar bristles. So it has like both in there, as well as my own hair. But it has the boar bristles and the regular bristles. I just feel like my hair looks smoother when I use this brush versus any of my other brushes. I've already been talking for a very long time, but I want to throw this in there because I didn't want to leave it out because I have so many DIY favorites from Amazon. And I already know this video is going to be so long, but I'm just gonna mention them and link them for you below. I have a DIY favorite for shea butter. It is the Better Shea Butter, mango butter. I also really love the cocoa butter, the coconut oil, fractionated and the solid version. So the liquid at room temperature is the fractionated, and then the solid coconut oil. Beeswax. I also have a favorite 4-ounce glass jar as well on Amazon. Next up, we have the homeschool category. I actually have a ton of Amazon favorites for homeschool, and I'm going to make that into a separate video. I probably can go on and on about homeschool stuff. I'm sure that there's more things, but I hope that this video was fun. If you're new here, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I'd also like to know, what is your favorite thing that you have bought on Amazon? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.